Night for VCU basketball. You know, you guys have heard me say this before, but totally honored to be the coach here. Our first game, pretty awesome. Our crowd was great, and what a great homecoming weekend. So I was really proud of the guys. I thought we did a really good job sharing the basketball and getting guys shots. I thought you guys saw us shoot better than some of the other exhibition games. I think we're capable of doing that a lot. We just got to keep working on it, and I love how a lot of guys played and gave us some really good minutes, and the young guys got some really good minutes right out of the gate. So it was a good team win.
Coach, you talked about how you want the guys out of green light and play with freedom on offense. How do you feel they kind of capitalize on that?
Yeah, well, I just don't want them looking over their shoulder, even when they make a mistake but maybe sometimes take a quick shot. I don't want them to look over their shoulder. I want them to go be a player. The game is for them. It's not for me. Practice is for both of us, but the games are for them, and I want our guys to have a green light. I want them to play with freedom, and you probably saw early in the game we took some threes, and the ball was hot and moving around, and multiple guys made shots, and that creates great confidence, and we want to always play that way. So it's good for the first night. We still got to get better, and as we move along, there's a lot of things we got to work on, but it was definitely a good start.
Coach, you guys dominated the stat sheet. What impressed you most about this win with the team, and also what means the most to you?
What meant the most to me today was our guys were really cheering and rooting for their teammates. I always say that special teams celebrate their teammates' successes more than their own, and we were doing that today. Now, it also, things right from the start were going our way. There wasn't as much adversity for us. When we have adversity, can we still do that when there's adversity? Can you celebrate your teammates' successes more than your own? When you do that, that's when you have special teams. That's when teams are all about each other than themselves. So I like that a lot. They were cheering for the freshmen at the end, and they were sharing that basketball. We had 17 assists on 34 baskets. That's the way we want to play all the time. So we use the term hot, keep the ball moving, share it. Multiple guys get touches every time down the court, and just make the defense scramble all the time. And I thought today we did that. That really helped.
Coach, it's one thing to start off well like the way you did, but obviously not let them crawl back pretty much at any point in the game. Your guys' ability to kind of step on the throat and keep it there, and how much did that impress you right out of the game?
Yeah, it was good. That was Johnny. That was Johnny. I couldn't even get a word in every time out. Johnny was running the show. I could have went up, sat in this crowd today. He was just telling the guys, keep it up, and he was motivating them. It was great. That's what a senior point guard does. And he did a great job of it today, of leading and talking to his teammates, and every time out, like, let's win the next 4 minutes. Let's win the next 4 minutes. And I told the guys at halftime, it's not about the score. It's about what you need to do. And you're not always playing against your opponent. Coach speak. It's how can we continue to keep getting better. And the whole second half, I kept telling these guys, challenge yourself to get better here this next stretch. And that was good, because usually a young team, when they get a lead, they know how to keep it. So today was a good sign.
Also, Coach, tonight you guys had an advantage, 49-35 on rebounds. Justin had 10 by himself. Talk about how just the little things like rebounding will help you guys when you're playing better teams down the stretch, because rebounding is very critical when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in the offensive end, it just gives us other opportunities to make plays or get a putback or draw a foul or spray it out, as we like to say. We like to get offensive rebounds sprayed out to the three-point line and cash in. So we got extra opportunities. But then on the defensive end, when you can limit teams to one and done, with Justin out there, he does that. But I think Chris Lane's doing a great job rebounding, and the freshman bigs. Marcus Santos goes after every rebound, and that's why he's only going to get better and better. And now we have some guards flying into their rebounds. So if we can, some games you're not going to always have an advantage on the glass, especially the way we'll play, where we'll get up and down. But if we're close, and then you get the big ones when they count late in the game, that's huge. We work on it every day. Now, Jeremy Ballard has been all over the guys about boxing out and we call it gang rebound. 5 guys get inside, and don't let anyone get inside of us to get an offensive rebound. We did a better job of that today. We got to continue to work on that.
How did you feel about Tyler May's performance in this first game? I know you brought him to the side to say a few words on that at the beginning of the second.
Yeah, you know, freshman point guards are always going to get the wrath of the coach. I was there. Johnny was there as a freshman. You know, it's just not about how you're playing. It's about how your teammates are. I thought he did some really good things today. I thought he got us into our offense. As you guys see, when he turns the jets on, he's fast, and he can get down lane. He's just got to make the game easier. Part of, as a freshman, is seeing the game and seeing the rotation, seeing where the defense is coming from. But he's getting better and better. But he, you know, the neat thing for him is he's got Johnny guarding him every day in practice. So he has no choice but to get better every day, and I think that's going to help us as a team going along because we need him to play minutes in that backup role.
Sean Mobley, another freshman, he seems to see the game from the get-go. Can you just talk about he had no assists, but he had some serious passes and 3 for 5. Can you just talk about his game?
He has an innate feel for the game. The game's slow to him. He's not in a hurry. Pressure doesn't bother him. He just sees the game, especially when the ball gets close to his hands. He's one of the best touch passers that I've seen in a long time or that I've coached. He's our best passer on the team just because he sees things 2-3 plays ahead. But now he shoots the ball like that and he continues to just get more experience. He's going to really help us this year. So he's got a bright future. We got to get him in the best shape of his life. I'm all over him for that. You know, he's a big, strong kid too. And so he can go in the hole and score on people around the lane. He's really great. He's great feet, good footwork. He can score with both hands. But his passing ability and just his feel out there is huge for a freshman. It's going to help us as we go along.
I'll say you were here when the sellout streak started, and now you're the head coach for the 100.
Pretty crazy.
I think this one's probably at the top sort of the list of your sellout games here.
I would say so. It was a lot of fun. When I was walking out, I was like this is happening. Like this is really going to happen. I'm the coach at VCU, and I mean I don't take it lightly, and I'm very appreciative. But what was cool? There's so many familiar faces that have been a part of the 100 straight sellouts, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And that's what's pretty awesome.
Coach, how did you go about managing Justin Tillman's minutes and coming off that foot issue?
Well, 20 was the number. We had 17, which was even better, Wayne. So we told him. I mean, Justin wants to play 40. It's just it was just awesome. That's what you want. But we said, look, we're gonna limit your minutes, and we're gonna try to sub you here and there. If you feel stiff at all or the foot bothers you, But he said he felt really good. I just asked him after the game. He said, I feel good, Coach. I'll be ready to go Monday. So it was good. 17 was great. I mean, 14 and 10 in 17 minutes that's pretty good numbers.
And do you feel you guys are making strides? You talked a lot about defense. You think you guys are making strides in that area? They get more comfortable with each other?
Yeah, I thought our half-court defense. We didn't get enough turnovers, but what we did, and it doesn't show up in turnovers, we sped them up, and they took a lot of quick shots at the end of our press. And it's like a turnover, especially the way if we can defensive rebound like we did today. That's to me is a turnover. It doesn't count on the turnover sheet, but it's like getting a turnover, and boom, we can go with it. But I thought our half-court defense, guys were trying to take charges. There's some times there where we call it help the helper. If you go help on the ball being driven, you got to help that guy. And you help the helper, and it just keeps going. And I thought we had some really good plays that way where guys were locked in and in tune to help the helper and help each other. We just got to continue to get better. If we can get better in a half court with a young team, an experienced team, it's only going to help us because we're going to be aggressive on the offensive side.
Coach, you said from the beginning when you first arrived here at BC you weren't going to play fast, you were going to play hard, and you were going to win. And with all the shots that were falling tonight, Isaac Van with, of course, the slam dunk, and of course the threes were falling. Was it hard to not turn into a fan and then want to celebrate along with the players?
No, I'm always a fan. I mean, I love good basketball. I know I coach VCU, but when there's good plays out there, I love basketball. I love watching that. Like Isaac's play is so impressive because I couldn't ever do that. You know what I mean? None of you guys could do it either. So, I mean, that's really good basketball. What I was most impressed with today, when we were pushing the ball and we were in our offense, that ball got hot. Guys were sharing that. As a coach, that's good basketball. I want to watch that all the time, and we harp on that all the time. Is if you make your teammate better, it's coming back to you tenfold. So make your teammates better, and you saw that today at times. And now we have a long way to go. With our schedule, we got to play a lot better than we did today, but it's a good start.
What lesson do you want them to take away from this game? I know it's just the first game, but obviously the way they played tonight, I feel that that coach will be very impressed with them. But what's the one lesson you want them to take away from this game?
That we can, even though a lot of things went our way, we can still get a lot better. That's the lesson. Like, guys, look, it works. What we do works on both ends of the court. We're playing a lot of guys. Everybody's a part of it. It works. But, man, we got to get a lot better. And they were very excited in the locker room after the game for me because it was my first win at VCU. But I told them I was more proud of them, what type of teammates they were today. And I think that's very important because that stuff is needed when things get tough. And we're going to have some tough games. Are we going to be like that when it's tough? And I think we will. I think we will. But we got a long way to go.
Anything else, guys? All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thank you.